Hey everybody, I am here with my hairdresser and dear friend Chuck Balti Butler, who has been an inspiration for me as a hairdresser, as a human, and as a person. It's always such a pleasure to talk with Chuck and just expound on humanity and share our thoughts about the world and life. And I just felt really inspired to hear Chuck today and wanted to share what his wisdom has really imparted on me throughout the time I've known him. His humble and generous, kind ways really exude through his being. And yeah, I would love for him to talk a little bit more about what his words of wisdom are, and I will hand it over to Chuck.
Thank you, Kiera. We talked earlier about why I wrote this sign. To get everything you want, you must be willing to give up everything. As I was telling you earlier, for me, this resonated in many aspects of my life, but I think one of the biggest parts that we're talking about is when it comes to love.
Mm.
You know, it's taken me almost 50 years to get this, but what I've learned is that in order to get all the things that we want, and a lot of us, sometimes we don't know what that is, and sometimes we think it's out of our reach, but in order to get it, you have to give up all your own interjections, those that voice in your head that tells you, you know, you can't do this or you shouldn't do that. When you let all of that go, calm your mind, quiet your mind, and then figure out what it is that you want, and then focus on that, but give up all those things that hold you back. Everything becomes available to you. And I know I'm very fortunate because once I did that, once I stepped out of my own way, I found love. I found happiness. One other thing I was telling you the other day that's so important. As you get older, you know the number one thing that is most important over anything in life, and that's being happy. And sometimes, in order to be happy, you have to let it all go in order to get that. So, I thought I'd share that with you today because I know I heard that years and years ago, and it resonated with me throughout my life, and hopefully it'll resonate with someone else.